Hornets. I'm Kofer. That's Zach Dorosic. It's playing time, baby. Playoffs right around the corner. We're gonna bring you some playing predictions for right now. Obviously today,
little rant.
little short rant, little calm rant. Today, it's April 14th. Playing starts today in about 2 hours with the Heat Hornets first, and then later tonight we'll be at the game Blazers Suns here in Phoenix. Then tomorrow, first game is Magic Sixers. Then tomorrow night, prime time is the Warriors at the Clippers. So Zach, let's just start off real quick. Get through this. The Heat and the Hornets game, that's the 9-10 in the East. Winner has to play another game to secure that 8 seed and play Detroit in the first round this weekend. Who do you have winning this game, and who do you have moving on to the second round of the play-in?
I feel like there's sorry. I was unlocked in. I was looking at stats. We're doing Heat Hornets first, right?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Sorry. Fairly obvious. I think there's one clear winner in this matchup. There's one winner that everybody's going to pick. Obviously, they're the favorites, favored by 5.5 points right now. It's the Charlotte Hornets. They have one of the best lineups in baseball or basketball. Baseball. What am I talking about? Sorry. What am I talking about here? They have one of the best lineups in basketball, one of the most efficient lineups in basketball. They've been firing on every cylinder recently, and it's kind of crazy that they're in the ninth seed, or they're in the 9-10 game. Sorry, but I expect them to take care of this Heat team handily. I don't think this Heat team is that good. I've kind of counted them out all season, but here they are, back in the play-in perennials. So I give them a shot, but I don't give them that great of a shot. Give me Charlotte fairly easily.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you for Charlotte. It really comes down to the roster makeup. You have a complete roster from start to bottom in starting lineup, and then the bench is pretty deep too. It goes 3 or 4 deep, which is crucial in playoffs. Bench points, getting all that stuff. But in the playing in a one-game matchup, the Hornets have been the hottest team since the All-Star break. They're second in net rating, just behind the Spurs. They've just been one of the hottest teams. We've seen their growth throughout the season. People want to talk about the Clippers, and we'll get about them and their turnaround mid-season. But the Hornets were probably arguably worse than the Clippers and had a better turnaround, in my opinion, than the Clippers. They went on a nut streak. LaMelo Ball was playing out of his mind. Concanupple is a favorite for Rookie of the Year. Probably our favorite Rookie of the Year, too.
Not to mention the Rookie of the Year.
Exactly. So, in a lot of people's eyes, he is the Rookie of the Year. It's pretty favorited right now. And to see them in the 9 seed, I really thought there was a spot where they were in the 7-8 game. Then they fell down to the 9. They had a chance to get back up into the 6 maybe to actually secure a spot.
They had odds to get the 5 seed. It was some crazy range. It was they could have fallen anywhere between 5 and 10. So
yeah, I mean
the fact that they're in this matchup is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, between 5 and 10 in the East, it's 3 games separating.
That's again, that's just how the East is. So I'd expect this Hornets team to win this game, and who knows, maybe they can go on a run. I mean, it's kind of crazy that a team this talented, a team that's played this well in the second half of the season, is in a do or die game. But you know what? This is a good case for the play-in. This is a good product that the play-in will be displaying, and I'm excited for this matchup tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I also on it the Hornets matchup. It's just we see them both taking care of the Heat this game. Now, whatever they have to match up against next. Was it on Thursday, next game in the second round of the play-in? Honestly, a lot of people will give them a fair shot in that game too. And then going into the game against the Pistons, if they have to match up against them, we can get that later, but they're not that bad of a shout. Next game tonight, what will we be at? Blazers and Suns. This is very big implications for your sake, Zach. Yeah. The winner plays the Spurs in the first round of the playoffs.
Hey, I'm rocking the home team tonight. I don't know who I really want to play. I don't know who the Spurs want to play. Probably the Blazers. I'm just going to say that. But I can't hate on the Suns. Going to the game, if the Suns aren't playing the Spurs, I'll rock with them. That's why I'm rocking this shirt. We're going to both be wearing our shirts tonight because always wear the shirts. Always wear the shirts. Sorry. Don't want to get too far into it, but always wear the shirts. And this is a great matchup. I've been talking with Reese a lot about this. We've been talking with our homie Reese. Just every time these two teams match up, some crazy stuff happens, and it's usually on the side of the Blazers. Like
Yeah.
you're just telling me about like Donovan Clingan hit like 4 threes on them. Caleb Love had 30, so I'd expect this to be quite the exciting matchup. But with that being said, I have to rock with the Suns here. I mean, they've been the 7th seed practically this entire season. I was looking at like it was a graph, those like graphs that go up and down, like based on the seeding
Yeah, yeah,
at time. The Suns were like have been the 7th seed for so
yeah.
long.
It's
Like
yeah.
they're the 7th seed Suns. Like it's alliteration, it rhymes, it's perfect. I think this is their game to lose, but I wouldn't be entirely shocked if the Blazers go in there and are victorious.
Yeah, I completely agree. And it might just be a little bit of bias, the fact that we're going as, Suns fans tonight. But I do think the Suns come out of this matchup victorious. They are the 7th seed for a reason. They are 3 games ahead of the Blazers for a reason. They've been there all year long. They've been very consistent. They were as high as a 5 seed at one point this season. The Blazers have kind of had to claw their way into that 8 seed. The Suns have been very consistent throughout this entire season. Um, and honestly, Devin Booker's been one of the more quote unquote disappointing players this season in my eyes. He hasn't shown up the way people have thought he was. Not saying by any means he's a bad player this season, but we thought he'd have some sort of a 29, 30 point per game season. Didn't have that, but still here they are, chance to get to playoffs. So I really do think tonight we see a type of Devin Booker that we've seen in past postseason runs. They went to the finals one year, conference semifinals one year. He's had a lot of postseason experience, and that's where I think it comes down to as well. The postseason experience for the Suns team with Book, Royce O'Neal, a lot of these other guys, Dylan Brooks, compared to the Blazers side, that they're Jeremy Grant is the only one that really has postseason experience when you play with the Nuggets all the way back in 2018, 2019, all the way back then. So, you know, experience and just the way the roster is constructed in the matchups, I think the Suns pretty easily uh, take care of the Blazers. I think one thing of note too is the development of Kama Malawash towards the end of the season. He's going to actually play a role now in this postseason run, get some rotation minutes, probably not big minutes, maybe around 6-8 minutes a game, something like that in that range. But he'll be a pretty big piece especially tonight. I'm really excited to see him. We've been to a couple of Suns games all season or throughout the season, and we've seen him in like garbage time minutes. But I'm excited to see him if we get Jackson's first half type of thing, early third quarter, all that kind of stuff. So watch out for him.
Yeah, I'm definitely a big Malawash guy. We always look forward to Malawash minutes. I mean, last time we were actually at Mortgage matchup for a Suns game was all the way back in January against the Pistons, and we did get Malawash minutes there, so it was a great
Yeah,
time. Probably going to see him tonight. This time, hopefully playing real minutes. So I'd look forward to that.
yeah. Next game or next games, I guess tomorrow night, afternoon tomorrow night for us. Let's go over to the 7-8 in the East. The Philadelphia 76ers are playing host to the Orlando Magic. One team that had pretty high hopes for the season going into it. Another one that didn't, but then it kind of did, and then kind of didn't now. So, in the Sixers. So, Zach, what's your thoughts on this game? I think it's a really intriguing matchup.
It's really tough. I think both these teams aren't great, but I don't think either team is just horrible. I think if Orlando loses this, they're going to be in for a lot of reflection. Let's just say there's going to be in for an offseason of reflection. I mean, obviously, you still have one more game to play against the Hornets in my scenario, but if Philly loses this, I feel like it's kind of not necessarily like maybe a step in the right direction, but it shows that there's promise. They've shown enough this season that they have a future. There is a path forward, whether that's with or without Joel Embiid. I hope it's with Joel Embiid, but we don't know that for sure. Both these teams on paper are pretty evenly matched. I've said that. Uh, I like looking through the stats. They're really close, really close. But I got to trust the sheets, and Orlando wins the possession battle by quite a good margin over Philly. So I trust Orlando to win this game.
Fair enough. This is where we're gonna have a first different opinion. I think everything you said is pretty valid, except when it comes, especially down to the construction of the team and the way the lineups match up. They're pretty evenly matched. But again, in the sense that I picked the Suns over the Blazers, the Sixers have a lot of postseason experience, and they have, in my opinion, a lot more firepower when it comes to evenly matched up teams in a playoff game in a 1-game scenario. The Sixers team, there's 3 guys on that team that can get a bucket: Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, who's All NBA, probably first team at this point, and Paul George. Now, Paul George, I know, maybe at the start of the season we were doing like, that's outstanding, Paul George, he's washed, whatever, right? Then he got suspended. Since he's come back from suspension, he's averaged like 24 points a game. And we are seeing return to the Mac PG-13 right now. And I love PG. I was super high on him going into the season, if you remember that, all the way back in October. And I'm happy that he's back in his form, in his element already. And they're having fun. That Caesar team is fun. Andre Drummond has found another gear in his late stage of his career. He's like knocking down threes somehow. But the Magic team, I just don't trust this team. There's a reason that Paulo Banchero's nickname on Twitter is PB No J. Franz Wagner has been injured all season. Has he been playing tonight?
I don't think so.
That's another big blow. Yeah, but this Sixers team I love. They're also playing host to it in this game, and the Magic team I just don't trust enough. I just don't think they have enough firepower, not enough experience to get past the experience of maybe one of the most experienced teams in this postseason field right now in Philadelphia. So give me the Sixers. I'm expecting the big game tomorrow out of Joel Embiid and Paul George combined. Tyrese Maxey obviously going to have a big game. So give me Philly. Let's move over to the 9-10 in the West, the Warriors and Clippers. That's probably my favorite matchup of the play-in right here.
Because you get to see the Warriors go home early.
Yeah. Warriors traveling to LA, not Staples, into it. Warriors, Clippers, Zach, who you have?
The real LA?
Shut up.
The real LA?
Stop talking, bro.
You see Draymond's day-to-day for this game? Sorry, I'm just going through injury reports
I did see that, yeah.
I didn't see Franz on the injury report, but I thought he had a serious
somebody on
injury.
Twitter said Draymond's day-to-day because he got foul played again.
Dude, that was hilarious. I gotta watch the next episode. I love foul play with AD. That's yeah. This matchup's tough, man. It's really tough because you look at a lot of the stats, a lot of everything. Everything you've seen about this Warriors squad this season has been bad. It's just there hasn't been a lot of good. It's been downright awful, and they're missing so much with injury. But the shining the saving grace, the shining light, is the fact that Steph Curry, Wardell Stephen Curry II, will be suiting up, and that alone gives the Warriors a chance. That gives them a sliver of hope. Because if Steph wasn't suiting up, I would have sprinted when you're talking about a draft pick, like sprint to the podium. I would have sprinted to the podium to pick the Clippers. But that's giving me a bit of leeway. Now, I'm still gonna pick the Clippers. Don't get me wrong, because of the injuries. I'm still gonna pick the Clippers. But don't be shocked if Wardell, shows up to own LA as always.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. The injury to Steph obviously is concerning as it has been. He's only played a couple of games since returning to injury, but he's still on a minutes restriction. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be completely hindering his performance at all, but when Steve Kerr puts a minutes restriction on their best player for 20 minutes, I'm assuming it's a playoff game. He's not going to play 20 minutes. He's probably going to play upwards of 24, 25 minutes, in my opinion. But when you put a minutes restriction on your best player, especially Steph Curry, in a playoff game in a 1-game scenario, I have doubts for what you're going to have cooking up as a coach in this game. And the Clippers, we talked about it over and over again. Kawhi Leonard has been one of the best players in the league all season. Probably top 5, probably an All-NBA first-team player. He played all season, got the games requirements. Probably an MVP candidate if he also had the game requirements as well. And this Clippers team had lost hope after the trade deadline. They traded 2 of their best players in Ivica Zubac and James Harden, but ever since then, they've been on a complete tear and a run. Darius Garland has been playing above average for what people thought he was playing in a Clippers uniform. And obviously, just the way that Ty Lue was turned the season around from the 6-21 start to now where they are as a 9 seed, hosting the game at Intuit, even though they're plastic fans, it's still a home game. And I'm hate watching. I don't like the Warriors. I don't want to see my friends be happy in this game.
Will you make a TikTok if the Warriors lose tomorrow night?
No, I don't do that. It's only when the Lakers beat the Warriors.
Okay. I knew that tradition, but I was just just a little, rub it in.
No. But hey, it's enough when I see my group chat start hate watching me. But hey, I'm up sitting pretty in the 4th seed anyway, so it's all good.
Not for long. But
Yeah, I know.
hey, Laker Nation, I need one thing, bro. I didn't get the 3 seed. I need just give me one series. Give me one series, Laker Nation, please beat the Rockets. One
Yeah,
thing.
we'll
It'd be so funny if the Rockets lost to the Lakers in the first round. Like I've already seen so many fans writing y'all off. Shit, I'm over here writing y'all off. We got Jason writing y'all off. I mean, hey, nobody believes in y'all. Nobody believes in y'all. This is my little pet talk. Nobody believes in y'all. They wrote y'all off. They're writing y'all off. Don't write back. Shout out Geno Smith.
Shout out Geno Smith. Shout out Geno Smith. Nah, I've been crying in my entire group chat. The first thing I said when the Warriors lost that last game to get like the 10th seed or whatever after the regular season, I was like, hey, my team has guaranteed more April basketball than your team. They were like, bro, they hated me so much for that shit. I had to turn my notifications off because my phone was blowing up. Anyways, we had the Suns going through, and I had the Sixers going through. You had the Magic going through. So you have Hornets, Sixers on.
Or I have Hornets, Magic. You have Hornets, Sixers.
I thought you said the Magic was going to win.
I said the Magic was going to win. You just said Hornets, Sixers for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay.
You have Hornets, Sixers. I have Hornets, Magic.
No.
And then we have the same West matchup.
Wait, you don't have Hornets, Magic. You said the Magic are going to win. So
I said the Magic. I said. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping.
You have Hornets, Sixers. I have Hornets, Magic.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Okay. And then we both have Blazers, Clippers.
Yeah, that's on me.
Okay. I'm tweaking. Okay. All right. Hornets versus Magic / Sixers. Zach, who gets that 8 seed in the East?
I rock it with the Hornets. Like I don't even need to look at anything. I'm just, I've had so much faith in the Hornets the second half of the season. They've been such a fun watch. Love LaMelo Ball. Love the Rookie of the Year, Con Knipple. Yeah. I feel like I'd be a fool to pick against the Hornets. Now watch, I'm going to say that, and the Hornets are going to lose tonight and be eliminated. But hey, the future's bright in Charlotte. Like anything they're doing right now is just extra at this point. Like Con's already unanimous Rookie of the Year in my books, having one of the greatest shooting seasons we've ever seen. Like not just from a rookie, one of the greatest shooting seasons period we have ever seen. I just want that to be known. Him and LaMelo hooping out of their minds right now. Brandon Miller's been playing great. You got Moose there. Like I outside of Miles Bridges, this team is awesome. But I don't know. Shout out Michigan State, I guess. I don't know. Fuck Miles Bridges. Like I'm
not real.
Get him out. Get him out of that roster. They're moving to contender status. They're moving towards contender status.
Yeah, I feel bad for whoever loses Magic Sixers matchup because I think the Hornets are going to win no matter what. I love this team. We talked about it. Again, I said when I talked about the Heat Hornets matchup for later today, the Hornets are the hottest team since the All-Star break, probably even beyond that. One of the hottest teams. Sorry, Spurs are still up there. My fault. Second hottest team in the league since, honestly, 2026 began maybe. And I mean, it's not that much. It's enough said. It's the Hornets moving on to the 8 seed. They play Detroit. And I'm very intrigued about that matchup because I do give Charlotte a shot.
Have you heard Preston's take?
Did you say the Hornets are going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals?
He said, I don't know if he went that far. I was going to say, I think he might have went that far, but he said he's locked on the Hornets are going to beat the Pistons.
I think that's just hate watch, bro. He just doesn't like the Pistons.
I
give the Hornets 2 in that matchup if that happens.
Nah, I need that matchup, bro. I need that, bro. I need that.
There's gonna be hands. There's gonna be hands thrown in that matchup, bro.
That's real basketball right there. That's real basketball. Come on, give me that.
Yeah.
Move stirring, like, come on. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. That's basketball right there. That's basketball heritage.
Mouths the Palace in the first round, Game 7. Probably, honestly.
Yes, please.
All right.
Come on.
Last playing game in the West over here. Clippers versus Blazers for both of us. That's the 8 seed matchup. Winner goes to play the Thunder. Doesn't even matter, but got to play the game anyways. Who do you got? Blazers, Clippers.
Doesn't matter. Come on, man. Put some respect on these esteemed franchises. We don't
Esteemed
know.
franchises.
And we're talking about. I mean, we're talking about the mighty Trailblazers and LA's real team.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Pick a damn winner,
But,
bro.
all right. sorry. Dude, I didn't get as much of a rage bait as I wanted.
You're not going to get me on that one, bro.
Yeah, you already know my opinion on LA's real team. But it's a bit difficult.
the open runs at Venice Beach are LA's real team.
Nah, if we're being honest, bro, LA's real team is the UCLA women's hoops.
Honestly,
They are LA's
really
real
is.
team at this point. Like not even the Glaze, but they definitely LA's real team. I mean, look at the Lakers and Clippers this season. Just
yeah,
they're the real LA hoop squad. But
yeah,
I think I have to rock with the Clippers in this matchup. It gave me some pause with the fact that the Blazers just beat the Clippers, but I'm not going to put that much weight into that. And also at the same time, the Clippers have, this guy named Kawhi Leonard who kind of loves playing in the playoffs, kind of loves playing in these big game scenarios. So give me the Clippers. I don't want to say easily, but because I think it's still a game, but I'm rocking with the Clippers in this matchup.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking back at this old tweet that I saw of Snoop, or Instagram post of Snoop Dogg's. And it says, looks like I need to remind my Clippers fans of the hierarchy of LA basketball. And it goes, the Lakers, UCLA basketball, the Sparks, USC basketball, the Westchester Comets, all the Drew League teams, the YMCA Junior Lakers, the pickup teams at Venice Beach, and then number 9 is the Clippers. It's my favorite thing of all time. Anyways, in my whatever matchup for the 8 seed, Blazers Clippers, I'm gonna rock with the Clippers. Or the War. Wait, Clippers. Yes, sorry, I'm tweaking. Clippers. Yeah. Again, you said that Kawhi loves playoff basketball. I mean, this isn't official playoff basketball, but it's damn near close to it. The key word he's gonna play for playoff basketball, which is gonna ignite a flame in him like we always see in him during playoff time. And April Kawhi is no joke. April is the month of Kawhi. The Blazers really just don't have a chance, honestly. I feel bad for them because the Clippers are actually like outside of like the Clippers being just a little brother of the LA basketball teams. It's like I love Kawhi like a lot. I really do. I love his game, and I feel like he's been very disrespected this season. And as quiet as he is, I think he does have a chip on his shoulder about that kind of stuff. So I think we're going to see something like that. And honestly, I did say it doesn't really matter, but the Clippers, I feel like, would give OKC a couple of runs for their money in a couple of games, just for the sheer star power that Kawhi Leonard brings to the table. I'm not saying they outright win.
It's going to be one of those things where it's like Kawhi, they go out there, they win a fiery game 1, and then
get blown out like 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Or it'll just be a full Eastern Conference Finals in 2024 when there's like the closest sweep in the matchup I've ever seen between the Celtics and the Pacers. But whichever which way it goes in the play-in tournament, it's going to be fun watches. We are not here for the notion that the play-in tournament should be canceled and all that kind of stuff. It's basketball.
I am, but
oh, you are.
I don't like the concept of the play-in, but I like the product that it puts out there. If that makes sense.
Okay, I kind of agree. I think there's a couple tweaks, but we don't have to get too much into that.
I don't think these teams deserve to be in the playoffs, but I enjoy the basketball.
Yeah,
I enjoy basketball, so I'm probably more inclined to like these matchups and like watching the games.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It might be a bit biased, but I just think that 20 teams in a 30-team league don't deserve to be making the postseason in some format, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
It rewards mediocrity. Like we've seen the play-in perennials for too many years, bro. Get them out of here.
Yeah, I do think.
Sorry.
My opinion is I think they should go back to the bubble format of the play-in, where if you're within a certain amount of games and you have a chance to get in, you have to play your way in. But again, I do agree with the fact that the play-in tournament does happen in the 82 game season that we just had. So if you can't make the playoffs in that, you really deserve to be. Or if you're the Clippers and Warriors, where you're 7 games back out of the 8 seed, you don't really deserve to.
Well, it's like all these teams too. Like they know they're in the play-in, so they're not playing as hard as they could be down the stretch because they want to save who they have for the play-in. And that's ridiculous.
Exactly. But whatever which way it is, tune in. It's going to be some good hoops and good eats in the play-in right now. And it's playoffs time, baby. We're here for that. We'll be covering all season long, all postseason long. But for now, Nosebleeds. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.